So I'm going through my vinyl collection, part 3. So yeah, I was gonna say this is probably my favourite Iron Maiden album, but I'm not a big fan of them, mainly because early on they were, for what they did, it was like, and how they changed metal basically, it was like, yeah, it's fucking great, but I don't know, just some of their latest stuff just feels very stale. And I'd even say that about what I heard from the last album. Like, it's good, but it's just not the grabbing me in. But let's not slag them off, they're great. Especially this album. Yeah. Got Tony McAlpine's Maximum Security. A lot of good songs in this album. Your typical sort of 80s guitar god, as it were. But he's really good keyboardist as well, because I think he does the keyboards on this album as well. And Tears of Sahara is a great instrumental. It's mainly instrumental songs. I think it's all instrumental. But now, so good 80s sort of instrumental metal on the neoclassical side. And then Hellripper's last album, The Affair of Poisons. So this goes into a bit more sort of extreme metal. So sort of, I guess you'd call it blackened thrash metal. So basically, take very, you know, fast, speedy sort of thrashy metal, but give it sort of the almost like black metal sort of like recording quality and screaming and guitar picking. Yeah, you've got some quite heavy stuff. But what I like about this music is how it retains that sort of like rock and roll feel, similar to sort of, or I'd call it almost like the Motorhead aesthetic. And so yeah, it's a good album. It's by one guy. The band's literally a one-man band from Chatham, Scotland. Pretty cool. And yeah. Now, I've got some of this in my collection, but in my newest collection, the Chupacabra's Pass Information. It's more or less a solo project with like different musicians chipping in. It's chap in the States. Like, this is the thing, when it comes to this music, I don't do like research like who does what, but yeah, it's a instrumental sort of almost like slightly hip hoppy sort of jazz funk sort of album. Yeah, that's as best as I could describe it. It's the sort of music I really dig, and it's what really got me into certain bands like Jamiroquai and stuff, and now I started like appreciating this sort of style of music. But yeah, more in part 4, I think.